The girl tricked him, saying, "Master, did you come to save me? Then you handle it, okay," and ran away. The pirates said that even if the girl escaped, the master was still left. Luffy, not knowing anything, asked if there was a restaurant nearby. They got annoyed and hit him, calling him crazy, and his hat flew off. When Luffy got angry because they touched his hat and punched back using his rubber power, the pirates were taken down in one hit. At that moment, the girl came back and said that even with bare hands, he could defeat the pirates. When Luffy asked who she was, she introduced herself as a thief who steals treasures from pirates, and her name was Nami. She then asked if he wanted to work together with her. Luffy immediately refused. On the other side, Buggy was furious because he still couldn't catch the thief Nami who stole the Grand Line map. Buggy shouted at his crew, saying how could this happen when he was about to enter the Grand Line, and yet the map was stolen so easily. One of his crew said the door was open, so the thief could steal it easily. But the way he said it sounded like he was mocking Buggy's big red nose, so Buggy got angry. Buggy used his devil fruit power to torture that crew member and said anyone who defies him will die, and they must get the map back no matter what. On the other side, Luffy was eating the food Nami gave him and asking about her. Nami said she wasn't from this town, and that the people here had already run away because they were afraid of Buggy. Luffy called her a sneaky thief, but Nami said she only steals from pirates and shouldn't be compared with other thieves. But Luffy said a thief is still a thief. She said no matter what, she would gather 100 million berries by any means. If it's the Grand Line, then 100 million berries is nothing. Luffy asked Nami if she wanted to join his pirate crew and be their navigator. Nami immediately refused. Luffy said he made a promise with the person who gave him that hat, so he would find new crew members and become the Pirate King. Nami said she hated pirates so much, and the only thing she liked were money and oranges. So Nami said since she still hadn't escaped Buggy, they had to go meet the pirate Buggy together. And if that happens, she would consider becoming his navigator. After that, Nami tied Luffy up with a rope and took him along. On the other side, Buggy was talking to his crew because the thief had escaped. At that moment, Nami and Luffy arrived. Nami told Buggy that the matter with her master, Luffy, was already settled and said she would give him the Grand Line map, asking to join his crew. Buggy took a liking to Nami and allowed her to join the crew. After that, they captured Luffy and even held a welcome party for Nami as a new member. Nami had actually joined Buggy's crew with a plan, and once she got the chance, she intended to run away with all of Buggy's treasures. Luffy, wanting to eat, tried grabbing food using his rubber power, but couldn't reach it. Buggy ordered his crew to prepare the Buggy Ball cannon. The explosion from Buggy's cannon destroying part of the town was seen by Zoro from afar. Buggy was pleased with his power and declared that at this rate, he could conquer the Grand Line. Hearing this, Luffy said that he would be the one to rule the Grand Line and become the Pirate King someday. Buggy said he now understood why Nami had become disappointed in her master Luffy, and told her he would give a Buggy Ball as a gift for her former master. In this way, he would also test whether Nami was truly loyal to him, and ordered his crew to bring the cannon to fire at Luffy. Nami hesitated, thinking that if she didn't fire the cannon, they would kill her. But if she did fire it, she would be no different from those pirates. Because Nami's hands were trembling and she couldn't decide, a nearby pirate snatched the torch from her and started to light it. Without thinking, Nami attacked the pirate, and the fire caught onto the cannon. Buggy, saying he couldn't trust this woman, ordered his crew to kill Nami as well. Nami fought back against the pirates and ran, then burned her hand to put out the fire on the cannon. Just as the pirates were about to kill Nami from behind, Zoro arrived and stopped them. Zoro complained about how Luffy got carried away by a giant bird and was now even captured in a cage, wondering what was going on. Nami was surprised, asking if the pirate hunter Zoro was a member of Luffy's crew. Buggy asked Zoro if he came to capture him, but Zoro replied that he no longer hunted pirates. However, Buggy thought that if he could kill the famous pirate hunter Zoro, his name would become even bigger, and tried to kill him. Zoro said this guy wasn't someone he could reason with and started fighting. He thought he had cut Buggy into pieces in one strike, but in reality, Buggy got back up and stabbed Zoro with a knife. In fact, Buggy had eaten the Bara Bara no Mi, a devil fruit that lets him split his body into pieces. Zoro was badly injured after being stabbed. All the pirates cheered for Buggy, shouting his name. But Luffy shouted that attacking from behind was unfair and called him Big Nose, making everyone go silent. Buggy absolutely hates being mocked about his nose. Luffy even said he would send Buggy flying. But Buggy replied that all three of them would die here, so how could they possibly send him flying? Luffy told Zoro to run away. However, while Buggy was attacking Zoro and splitting his body apart, Zoro turned the cannon toward Buggy and told Nami to light it quickly. This is One Piece Episode 5, and to continue watching Episode 6, please like and subscribe to the channel. Thank you for watching until the end. I am Weirdo.